on to the final stages of the Polish Poker Open, Polish Poker Championship here at Banco Casino in Bratislava. We have 18 players left out of a record 7,740. And the prize pool just under €1 million. Absolute records being broken here in Bratislava. So that's the million, and he has less in the ante. And Yaniv is trying to isolate here with the raise. Got the perfect hand to cover Jack 4 of Mariusz as well. The rest of the table are going to need to look down and see a pretty strong holding to get involved here. And Dieter has one. Ace Queen. What's he going to do with this? Funny hand, Ace Queen. The evidence is that you lose more money, more chips with Ace Queen than any other hand, and that's because the amount of times you get it in against a pair or against an Ace King and you lose. Getting very noisy now in the room. Lots of polls. Must be on the vodka. What time is it? It's vodka time. Dieter could isolate himself here and pick up a bonus million. Yep, excellent. Excellent shove by Dieter. Good poker instincts here. Yaniv going to find it very hard to call all his stack with Ace Jack suited. Can't see anyone else calling. Mariusz, to some extent, would rather play against Ace Queen than Ace Jack. So, if Yaniv calls as well, he's got 3 overcards. Well, two overcards plus the bigger Jack. Yaniv has already been shoved on before and had to fold his King Queen suited. He's not going to be that keen on folding Ace Jack suited, but he has to give Dieter some respect here. He's covered. If both Mariusz and Yaniv go out, Yaniv would be 1 place above Mariusz as he started the hand with more chips. That's how they work it out. So Mariusz will be 18th and Yaniv 17th. He calls. Oh, this is fairly loose. Yeah, it's a tough spot again, but I think he should have called more with the King Queen suited than here. Mariusz recognizing his Jack's no good, calling for spades. Dieter in a pretty strong position with 2 Jacks already out. There's the ace from space and the Queen Diamond. So Dieter, a massive lead here, and he is going to double up. Unless something, yeah, nothing much to anyone to hit now. It's 2 players out. Unlucky Mariusz did well to pick up 4,400, I think it is, for 18th place. Sorry, 3,500. And Yaniv will pick up 4,400 for 17th. Not sure if anyone from the outer table has been knocked out beforehand. But pretty good return. Oh, he's got a tiny amount left. Dieter folding, sensibly folding his mid ace. And Jakub Urbanski. Could be Kamil, but I think it's Jakub. Sometimes the names and the screens do not help. But he's raised with a pair of sevens. But we've got a pair of queens. Queen's just flat calling. Very interesting. Very strange way of playing. Anthony there. Anthony in seat 8. And we've got a pair of 9s for one of our short stack. This is going in. This is could be a 3-way coup. Interesting hand. What are we going to see here? With his stack, yeah, it's going in indeed with a pair of 9s. So it may well be a very, very good slow play here with Anthony's queens. Toughest spot there is for seat 7. For Jakub in seat 7 with the 7s. He's got to feel he's kind of either up against 2 overcards or a bigger pair with the way the hand's played. He's made a raise, but he's been 3-bet and 4-bet all in. I think he has to let these go. Wow, no, he's all in. And now this is an incredible pot. I thought Jan was Anthony. I'm sorry, Anthony in C8. I thought he was trapping, but wow, he may still be trapping. But he's got such a tough decision now. He's got the best hand, but he really doesn't know it. In a 6-bet, 5-bet all in. He thought he was trapping by flat calling. Now he's got himself in trouble. It's a big, big hand to call with. Wow. Yes, he makes the call. And we're 3 players. And then the other players are wondering why it took him so long. The big chips, the chip leader making a push with 7s. Will the queens hold? This is an incredible pot. This pot is massive. Biggest pot of the tournament, I would think, so far. Wow. This is a huge pot. Very safe board for queens. 2 outs each, 10% each for the 9s and the 7s. Split pot 3. Well, not please. Well, please all the other 2 anyway. Certainly won't please Anthony. And the queens clear up, and we lose 1 player, and a severe dent overplaying the 7s there from Jakub. Now, Kazimierz could do anything with the Jack-9 suited here. He's doubled up. He's up to 21 million. Made that call with a 3-4 suited earlier and took down a 10 million pot. Due to the 9-5 suited, probably not going to get involved on the small blind. And then we'll be round to our short stack. Jakub was our chip leader. Has he got a hand? Doesn't look until the last minute. Not really. 8-7 offsuit, but he may feel he's live, which he is. He knows he's going to be about 40% with his hand. You could argue that, even a call is getting 4-5 to 1, and he's got 40%. I think he has just called. I think that's the optimum play here. If he hits, he's in, and he has hit. He's got the up and down with the 8. Nice. He's looking the trap here. Got to hope an ace doesn't pop in. That's a great card. If Piotr had a 10. Oh, he's called with the ace-4. He's got the club draw and the ace. Got the overcard with the club draw. Jakub will get a double up if he fades the ace or the 9 for the counterfeit or any club. He's certainly favourite now, and he has doubled up to 12 million. Well played. This time, Jakub with just 12 big blinds has a hand he probably won't fold. Ace-9 suited, it's good enough. I'd like to see a strong 3-bet here. He's under the gun. 5 players behind him. Maybe 2.7 million. He might shove as well. It would be a perfectly valid play here. And I hope that no one has ace-king or ace-queen to call him. Yep, I think he has pushed. And I think that is a sensible play with that hand, to be honest, because you really are only going to get called. I think this is where the 10s earlier made a big mistake by just making a relatively small raise. Oh, wow. Unfortunately, he has run into one of those hands that I just mentioned. So the ace-queen. He's played some very wide range of hands already in seat 1. That's Kazimierz from Poland. Ace-queen on the button, 12 million. We saw an ace-queen earlier make a shove and knock 2 players out, and I think, right play with ace. Oh, wow. Okay. Does the queen-jack want to get involved with a short stack? I don't think he does. And Dieter will fold the 6-3, so Jakub going to get the bad news that he's dominated, needs to see spades or a 9, otherwise we will lose our 13th place player, and it will be a big double up, just about a double up for Kazimierz in seat 1. Jakub's not much bigger than the chair. Look at that. And there's a 9. Oh, wow. Can he survive? Now needs to fade a queen. Hit that 9. 2 will give a split pot. Queen. Ah, wow. What a double up for Jakub. Made the right play. Was unlucky to run into ace queen and then got a... All in with ace-8. Looked up by Dieter's queens. Or will be. Queens in the cutoff. Probably look to isolate here by raising. Yeah, there it goes. Well done, Dieter. Good play by the Belgian. It's a big hand, too big a hand to take a risk of a raggedy ace hitting. And even Anthony, with all his poker skills, should fold the sevens here. That's the value of the all-in bet. If Dieter had called, could have seen a call with the sevens and hit a set. So it's the right play. Always takes his time thinking. I like this player. I'm going to see, look up his record and see if he's won much. Don't know much about him. In fact, doesn't have much of a record to speak of. Very few, only 14,000 live winnings. So all rather small amounts. A couple of decent results well back in 1917 here at Banco Masters. Interesting, came fourth. King 8-10 and all over bar the jack. Only a jack to hit, otherwise we will lose another player. And we do. Queen's hold there and we lose a player. Piotr against the short stack. Makes a shove with 10-6 offsuit. he's picking his spots very well. He's up against 8-7 as well, his favourite, with 10-6. That's quite deep knowledge if you study charts and GTO. Heads up against a short stack. I think this will be interesting. I think Kazimierz may feel he's live and he's already got a big blind in. He only has 4 big blinds. Well, not even 4. 3.5. Yeah, there it goes, and that's more than fair. I think I'd be pleasantly surprised to see only one overcard, to be honest. Who's going to double up? Well, only one player can double up, but 12 million in the pot. Very useful pot for Piotr and a lifeline. And he's got a gut shot draw. Backdoor spades. Any 6, any 7, any 8. Got 9 outs, 37%. And that 10 is, well, actually helps him, gives him more outs. It's increased his outs despite being behind. And there it is, straight. Somehow. Massive applause from his fans. Maybe they're all support the same football team. Very, very good. Double up there with the 7-8. And Piotr, unlucky really, hit his 10, but that helped the straight draw. So nice double up. Dieter getting slightly out of line with the 4-2 against Christos's ace. Now 7.6 million in the pot, and neither player has hit. Dieter will use his position. He's played pretty strong, whether he's had hands or not. Christos again does not know the player. Got backdoor flush draw, not flush draw, backdoor with the ace. May feel he wants to peel another card. Sees a club or an ace, and he'll be interested. Pot building, and there's the ace. And Christos check this and trap Dieter. I'd like to see it. Yes, lovely. Beautiful check here by Christos. Dieter having to bet to win this pot. He does have a gut shot. Looks like he's loading up. And I think we're seeing a shove, and I don't think Dieter can call. He's fought very hard on this flop. And there's a 4 that will only give him one pair. So it wasn't a shove, I apologise, just a call. And a big pot of 23 million. And Dieter looks like he has a much bigger hand and folds. And Dieter now picks up a massive hand, but his stack has gone from 20 odd million down to 7 million, losing more than 10 million in the last pot. So he's certainly going to raise. He wants to try and induce the lot to go in. Decides just to put it in and hope. Wow, he's going to get called. He's going to get called. We've got kings against queens. It's a setup, people. It's a setup. Wow, nothing anyone can do here. And there's a queen. Does have diamonds. Dieter has diamonds to hit. Diamond or a king. Still has outs. Or a 10. Wow, what a double up. Lots more outs. More outs than I thought. What a great hand that was, and a good double up for Dieter. I'm expecting the shove here, and there it goes. All 16 million. Oh, and we've even got a hand for Anthony on the big blind king queen suited. Does he want to get involved? He's going to be a big dog if he does. Getting a count, he can afford it. If he does call, what is D to do with his ace queen? This is another cooler setup hand. We've had a few already. It's a very exciting feature table here at the end of this incredible event. 7,740 runners, 986,000 euros prize pool, 145 up top. And another massive setup, could be three-way action again. Anthony will take his time. He's been very good at this, really thinking things through. Made a big call with queens against sevens and nines earlier. And a pretty good laydown as well. This is a tough spot, though. He's got the chips. He could take out two players in one hit. If he saw the hands, he'd be folding. Tricky spot, but he's so far shown very, very good poker instincts. Let's see if those can tell him that he needs to fold this. Where's your spidey instincts? Yes, very good. Very, very good play. And I think there'll be a snap call with the ace-queen suited. Can't see Dieter going anywhere. And Anthony is going to find out that he made a great fold with the king-queen suited. Even if he wins the pot or would have won the pot, it's a really good fold. Oh, Dieter, very aggressive. The Belgian smacking the table with his ace-queen, and Anthony feeling pretty good about his fold right now. The pot, 36 million. And there's King, Jack, Jack. So the ace-king taking a big lead. Gut shot draw for Dieter. He's all in. Will be left with 1 million. Wow, ace-queen has hit the Broadway straight. Again, that's twice he's hit it. Wow, what a big double up. Jakub may have some change here.
Put on small blind, yeah. Put on small blind, yeah. Heeft me juist covered. Het is echt 2 miljoen covered of zo.
And we get the jump to 9th place, but there will be a break when the next player's out before we form the final table of 9. There'll be a 25-30 minute dinner break, which is good timing because I'm getting hungry. It's all about me. King Jack suited. Good hand to raise with only 5 players on board. Dieter not interested with Jack 7. Just lost a big pot. Folds the 10-9. So seat 1 now up to... Oh, we've got Kings of Pietra. A bit of Hollywood. Looks like he's all in for 13 million. What great timing this is. And Pietra really wants the call here. Playing it. There's the Kings. There's the King Jack suited. And he has called. That's a bit of a misstep from seat 1. 29 million pot. Not going to be happy here. Made a bit of a misstep. Built all that stack up. And runs into kings. And that's not going to help. Needs runner flush. And there's 2 spades. We could get a flush draw here. He has outs on the river. King still ahead. Oh, very close. Tournament staff and dealers here, second to none. Arguably the best in Europe. I think King's Casino Rosvadov would argue with me. But overall, this is a fine casino and a very nice city and town to spend some time in. We've got lots of fantastic tournaments coming up in the next few weeks, next 2 months. Jack 10. Again, same hand for the same player. New player with, I think is that a Juventus top? Not sure. I think it might be. Round to the button. And check player with a very playable 9-8 suited in the small blind. May want to try and get a look. And will Anthony pounce in the big blind, which is certainly in his wheelhouse. But he folds. Not a great hand to call with 10-7 offsuit. But he's only going to cost him 2 million into 9 million, 4.5. So he will have a look. He doesn't know what he's up against. So 2 of our known players, 8-6 queen. Gut shot draw for both players. Unfortunately, the same gut shot, which would give Casimir the pot. So both looking for a 9. Great position to be in here and betting into this. Does Anthony want to carry this on? Got backdoor diamonds. No, he hasn't. There's no flush at all. Both these players capable of raising with nothing. Both good poker instincts that we've seen so far. Different dynamic now with 4 new players and back to 9-handed. Anthony may feel this is a good spot to raise with. And indeed he does. Putting maximum pressure on Kazimierz. It's repping the top pair. At least it's repping the queen, if not two pairs. It's unlikely to have the hand he's got 10-7. Could easily have like queen 9, queen 8. And then the jack 10's quite a big dog. This is where the observation and player dynamics come in. Much more about play the player than your hand. Wow. I think he's going for a 4-bet. He bet, got raised, and he looks like he's going for a 4-bet with his jack 10. This is fantastic. If he does, he is. What great poker this is between these two players. We just don't get to see this standard usually. This is fantastic. The fact that he has the best hand is certainly not why he's done that. Really, really good poker there. Great, great play by this very likable Polish player. Kings now for seat 5. That's Ilan from Turkey, our only Turkish player. Makes a big raise to 5.5 million with a very big hand. He's hoping someone has a hand to call him with. So far, no one does. Round to the blinds. Ace-9 going to think about it for sure. And short stack shoves, 9.5 million. 12 million in. Kings snap. Turkish player well ahead. Ace-9 suited against Kings. What's going to happen? So we've got seat 3. Jack 10-4. Backdoor straight for the Ace-9 for the Israeli. There's a 9, needs to see an ace or a 9 for Eden Vaturi. And we lose a player in 9th place, Israeli, last Israeli to go. And a nice hand there for our Turkish friend. So we are down to 8 players.
Kto? Dlaczego? Słuchaj, oprócz Galatasaray każdego lubię.
All in with 10-6 suited. Piotr having doubled up his opposition recently is having to make moves here with these kind of hands. And only a big hand can call him really, and he does have a suited connector. Oh, pair of threes may want to play this. Short stack. Looks like he's all in as well. So another player at risk. Pair of threes against the 10-6 suited. 26 million. Threes holding up at the moment. Wow. Seat one smiling. A lot of cards to avoid. Now he can't. You've got to worry about the king and the 9 as well for a counterfeit. King, 9 or 3. Wow. How did the threes hold there? And we lose. Piotr's played a good game. Pretty looking ace 10 here for seat 9, who's been under the cosh pretty well all this final table. And he's shoving with it. Not going to get called by 7-2, even by very aggressive young Polish player. Might get called by Christos though. 8-9 suited. Sorry, ace-9 suited. Very possible. He's got 2 players behind him though. That's the only issue he's got.
A z 10 u shorta, z 9 u dużego staka. Wszystko w kolorze.
And the call has been made by the ace-9 who spikes a 9. Christos, what a flop for him. Totally out-dominated. and spikes the 9. Only now a 10, or we will lose one of the better players. Wow. Ace 10 loses to Ace 9. Really unlucky there.
Not king queen.
Pretty looking queen 10 here on the small blind. We've seen shoves from worse hands on the small blind tonight on this final table already.
Ile masz? 30. A tak, ten 2 lat. Kurwa, no 30, 40 nie masz, nie? Nie. Dobra. Powodzenia.
Dama 10. As 9.
As 9 mój na dama 10. O, ja mam as 10 suter. As 9 suter. No dobra, wolałbym masa, wiesz, 9 to tam.
Now we've got queen 10 all in up and down now against the ace 9. Snap call there with the ace 9.
Serduszko niskie.
Doesn't want to hit his ace or his 9. And we lose our player, seat 1. We lose one of the Piotrys, I think it is. Piotr Bauer in seat 1.
Lopią zajebisty, nie?
Wordt tijd voor mijn aasje zijn. Dans weekend niet af.
On nie biegnie, nie? A nie, no,
Ty si byl na biłeś na biegu.
a tam tak ładnie. No, smolek, tak, tak. Już ja kolowałem, jest też szkoda.
Big hand here brewing. Short stack has kings and only 5 big blinds, so likely to be called by quite a wide range of hands. And 6s is one of them. May well shove for protection. Got 100 million, no one else can really call with much. Going to be a big dog against the kings. We could see another short stack double up. He's raising anyway. Just calling. Representing a much stronger hand than he has.
Nie musisz. Znaczy no, król short, szóstki, big stack.
Sorry.
And
Okay, pardon.
Looks like
A no taki jest,
he,
nie pamiętam.
not sure what's going on here. The Turkish player
Omluvam sa moc krát, promiňte.
Mu się zawsze mówi, jak ci słuchaj, co do ciebie.
trying to work out what's going on. I've no idea.
Omluvam sa.
Anyway, we have two all-in players. One has sixes and the other has kings. Kings looking to hold to stay in.
Nevidel som. Omluvam sa.
And to double up against our chip leader, and it's game over.
Dla mnie jest piwko? A, dla Iriego. A macie? A tak.
Nice hand to have to go all in with. Ace 10 suited. Got to be looked up by someone, surely. And it's 9-6 that calls him. But we know he's been a lucky face. A lucky face. Great atmosphere here at Banco. New friends from different countries. Fabulous stuff. Can the ace 10 hold for a double up? Not at the moment. There's a 9.
To i tak ciągle masz 6 autów, nie?
Ja, maar er ligt boer 9. Flush draw nu voor de all-inner.
And we lose Isan with the ace 10 in 5th place. We are down to 4. Good play there by him. Had to move with a very good hand and got outdrawn.
Fold, lift him in, and then pushes. Nah, but that was too...
We may well see a call here with the ace 5 suited. No need to go mad. You need to knock the player out and move up the ladder, or get down to 3 players where you can discuss a deal. You do not want to be raising here. I think he understands the game. That's pretty good. I'm sure these 2 players are bright enough to check it down. Even with the ace hit, no need to be betting here. Just one of you 2 players take down this pot. Oh, he is betting. Okay. Well, actually, with Christos having the jack, may not be a bad play. But Christos is not going anywhere. He's hit second pair. We're betting into a dry pot, a side pot. Not necessarily the most plus EV play with the amount of money up top in this tournament. But it's their money, their chips, and their choice. Ace following through. He's not going to let it go. And Christos only with a jack, and a poor jack at that. Not a great place to call. Got to put him on an ace, and does. So only a queen or 7 will keep Thomas alive. Queen or 7.
Dama albo 7 go ratuje.
Thomas will finish in 4th place. And all the support coming in for this.
2.
We do lose Thomas. We're down to 3. I think we're going to go into a 10-minute break for a discussion around the deal. So see you in 10 minutes, guys. With a suited jack on the button. Making a raise. Might get in trouble here. King 10 suited happens to be the same suit. And he doesn't fold easily. Knows what he's doing at this kind of stage. And Dieter has already shown 2 very variable hands raised with the old King 5. Yeah, very nice. Good call there. He needs a lot of luck. Christos should probably just fold this. Not really a lot of value. Maybe he'll be in as well with the Jack 8. All 3 players all in. That'll be interesting. Might as well. Big value. Come on, let's go. Let's have all 3 players in. Yeah, we got all 3 in. We've got Jack 6, Jack 8 and King 10.
Jeszcze serduszka.
Boer 8 en boer 6 harten.
A tu też ma 2
Translating
serduszka. Walczy.
the cards to his friends. Wow.
6 is a hot.
This could be all over now. All 3 in.
Open-ender dla szóstki.
Open-ended for the 6 Jack. The King 10 is still ahead. And 8's got a gut shot draw. Needs 6 though to hit that. Unbelievably, the King 10 is still winning.
A, też fajny.
Doesn't want to see a 6 or an 8, and the King 10 wins. So, on top of the 110,000, wow. Fantastic support he's had, and he has played a really, really good final. Early on, it was someone else making all the running. There's all his Grail. They're going to be in for some